$90,000 to give away.
Thank you, Cash Cow.
Could you be next to win big on Sunrise tomorrow?
Hi, Livio, Regano with tonight's weather. Tropical cyclone Lucas continues to intensify while making its pilgrimage across the Pacific, further and further away from Queensland where it can't do any harm. For us locally, the week ahead promises to be cloudy and unsettled, and while technically not hot, the high humidity and lack of breeze will certainly feel stifling to some. Even now, despite fairly typical top temps in the low 30s, there's a strong sense of heat discomfort due to persistently warm, muggy nights. To the satellite loop now, you can see the cyclone, which was christened just yesterday and is now moving very, very quickly across the Coral Sea towards Vanuatu and away from the Queensland region, so it shouldn't concern us anymore. Meanwhile, it's reasonably active now in the upper atmosphere across eastern Queensland. We're seeing showers randomly popping up, not just along the coast, but even on the ranges and slightly to the west as well, including the Darling Downs. And you can see this big massive cloud coming a little bit further in from the west. Now on today's chart, firstly, we've got an active trough over Western Queensland. That's partly the reason for some of the activity we're getting along the east coast, but it's also because we've got a steady stream of very moist winds coming from the east. There, of course, is a monsoon trough, and upon that trough is Cyclone Lucas, which is quickly moving away. On tomorrow's chart, the cyclone intensifies to Category 3, making it a severe system even further away. Meanwhile, the winds drop on the east coast, so it'll feel more muggy, and there'll be some quite good rain on the Darling Downs by this stage. And on the outlook chart, we've still got that active inland trough for reasonable showers along the east coast and ranges. To the latest now from the Weather Bureau. Boating forecast for Townsville waters, southeast to northeast winds up to 20 knots tomorrow, northeast at 10 to 15 knots for both Wednesday and Thursday. Our day will start with an early morning low tide, followed by a steady rise to a modest high tide 6 hours later. The full moon's 3 days behind us, so the tidal range is narrowing. Herbert and Alberta, fine and mostly sunny tomorrow, just for a short time at least. Townsville 31 degrees, Erringham 33, Northern Goldfields and Upper Flinders, some afternoon storms in the west, with 35 degrees at Charters Towers and Georgetown. Looking ahead for Townsville, showers are a pretty good chance most days this week, though the weekend should see a gradual clearing trend. Temperatures near average, but high humidity and not much breeze. The cry for rain's getting even more desperate now that we're in the final month of summer, and if the skies don't open up soon, for central and southern Queensland at least, it'll be the La Nina that never happened. Now it's back to the team.
You're wonderful, Liv. Thank you very much. Nice having your company, and we'll catch you tomorrow night.
And just a reminder, you can watch a replay of our news if you missed anything on the 7plus app. From all of us here, good night.
Good night.
Tonight in 7 News, welcome back Sydney. Joyful